Hi guys, so I'm here with Spencer Harding from 50 Creative Solutions, one of our partners, and Spencer is a great example of somebody who's really embraced the training courses, particularly the digital marketer courses, as well as the Blam certification. So I just wanted to have a chat with him today and get his take on how he found the training and how he's leveraging the knowledge. So thanks for joining me, Spencer.
It's a pleasure.
Brilliant to see you, and you're based in Luton.
Yes, for my sins.
Yep, which is full of opportunity. So tell me a little bit about your experience of using the certification and the Praxio system.
Yeah, well, first of all, I've absolutely loved it because I think especially the Blam certification, it gives me a real great underpinning of what my business needs to do and the things that I need to learn. So it's taught me some great techniques, and it's something that I found really, really valuable in getting the business going and growing. Moving on to the digital marketer ones, I think that those have been great for the consultancy piece that I know that we've spoken about in the past a little bit, and have really been able to stretch my knowledge around marketing, which is something that then I can sell or upsell to clients and prospective clients.
And you've actually taken it a stage further, haven't you? In that you've done quite a lot of presenting in terms of showing off your new understanding.
Yeah, I am, and actually the way I started doing that was by doing it for a couple of local charities, which I did for free, just to help them with some social media stuff. And I just find that the presentation is a good way to get to a big audience quickly. And anyone that's interested in doing that, the funnel training that you go through at the start, or which you should probably see as the cornerstone, is fantastic, because you can splinter that into different pieces. And it's a real process that you can take by people. That's why they call it the customer value journey, right?
The journey, that's right, yeah. And you've embraced it. And did you have any sort of understanding of this before you joined us?
No, nothing. I've never picked up anything to do with marketing at all in my life. I used to be a stockbroker, so it's a completely different field for me. So.
And what sort of compelled you to join Blam in the first place? What was the motivation?
Well, for me, I think there's a couple of things really. The firstly being my own boss, and basically now I think I'm completely unemployable. I could never work for anyone.
That's it. There's no turning back now, is there?
But included in that is your own hours and making sure that the results that I get are all because of me. Or lack of results are all because of me, depending on what you get out. But actually, in terms of marketing and the whole website piece, I've always enjoyed telling stories. And really, marketing is about telling stories.
It is.
And that's something that I love to see evolve through businesses as I deal with them, is that they start and then they get it, and there's that moment and you're just like, I've done something good here. And that for me is kind of what it's all about.
And we've just been having a bit of a chat, and you're now sort of dipping your toe in the water of having members of staff to manage.
This is true.
So you've got another sort of is that something that you've had experience of before?
It is, but not when I've been the boss, and I try and get away from that a little bit because I don't want to be a dictator.
No.
But yeah, it's something that I think is really going to help the business to grow, and it's just exciting really because and also as an entrepreneur starting out, it can be quite lonely.
That's true.
So it's quite nice to have someone to bounce ideas off of, and just to, not to be in this kind of echo chamber of one.
I'm really glad you brought that, because I think it's one of the things that we're really conscious of as we call it the Blam family. Being an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, can be a lonely place, and that's why we're so proactive with the Facebook Lives and the multi-mind groups that we're running, and making you feel like you're part of. It's not just you. There's people all over the world that are part of the Blam family, and we're all in it together. And we like to bring them together to show the shared experience and also benefit from it. I think you were on a group earlier this week.
I was.
That was from people from all over the world. And did you get much out of that?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was great. I mean, I texted you afterwards. I don't know if you remember, but the great thing for me is it's not just all over the world, but they're partners at different stages in their careers. So we've got some very experienced partners on there who've done loads of different things, but they still come to and they can get a fresh perspective from us. I mean, obviously the other way is true as well. As a newer partner, it's great for me to be able to draw on some of their experience and some of their real life examples of stuff. And I think that's exactly what we're doing in the groups. So it's good for me.
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time today.
My pleasure.
And wish you further success on your journey.
Thank you very much.
We'll do another interview hopefully this time next year where you'll have a massive team. We'll be conquering the world.
Let's hope so.
Thanks, Spencer.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.